What's up, everybody? So we are closing in on our third day of NaNoWriMo. Another day, another dollar, right? So this is kind of where the honeymoon phase starts to wear off. It gets a little less exciting now that you're in the grind and you're doing it. But at the same time, this is where it starts to get very real for a lot of people. And if you've made good progress so far, then this is where it starts feeling actually really good. So this is the first year of my 5 years doing NaNoWriMo that I actually am on par on my third day. In fact, I'm a good 500 words ahead, and I can't believe it. I'm feeling wonderful right now. This is kind of the phase where you start realizing that a lot of things you didn't expect start happening, and not all of them are going to be bad things, and not all of them are really good things. Mine mostly are good this year. I'm very fortunate thus far. My one iffy one is, you remember how I said I wasn't doing No Shave November? Ha! Well, I looked in the mirror and I was like, my beard's already coming in. I'm like, well, I guess it's time for me to do it since I haven't shaved in a while, so I might just kind of clean up the edges and go from there. So that's something exciting in my life. Another thing is I sort of discovered the joy of writing in other places. So I went to write at Starbucks today, and I couldn't find any parking spaces at Starbucks. They were all taken, and I was like, wow, well, I guess I'm not going here. So I'm like, where else serves coffee? I'm like, McDonald's serves coffee. I'm like, I guess I'll eat McDonald's. So I go in there and I eat the McDonald's and I'm drinking coffee, and I wrote like 1,000 words in a good 45 minutes, and it felt so good because when I was there, I don't know, like writing in a different place, it helped inspire me just to kind of keep going, because it gets a little old when you're writing in the same mundane places day after day, and you kind of can put yourself in a rut. So I did something a little fresh, and I think it helped me. Another thing, like kind of unexpected, but this one turned out really well. A lot of the plot points in my novel this far, I've just been running with it. I'm very much a pantser this year, other than like character names and basic goal. So all the things that I wrote in like the first and second day are starting to come together now on the third day, and they're making sense as if I'd planned them. And it's weird. I had no idea this was going to happen, but it's happening. So I'm in a good spot right now. I'm hoping that I can continue. I'm a little scared of the tortoise and the hare syndrome, where you start off really fast and then you fall into a ditch and kind of go into a caffeine depraved or over caffeinated state, depending on which extreme you're going to, and things just start falling apart. So I'm hoping I can be more like the tortoise as it goes on and just steadily move forward, but right now I am definitely the hare. But enough about me. How are you all doing? I'd like to take this moment to sort of open the floor in the comments. Please comment your progress this far if you've been watching, and tell me about how you're doing, and maybe I'll be able to help you out. Maybe you'll be able to help me out. We can talk about writer stuff, because normal people don't like to talk about writer stuff, because mostly writer stuff is just complaining about writer stuff, and no one else wants to hear that except another writer. So please, like, drop a comment, drop a like, subscribe if you want, and just stay in tune with me, and we're gonna get through this NaNoWriMo. Please just keep writing, good luck, and be proud of what you're doing this year. You are a hero, you are a creative pioneer, and we want you to just kind of go through to the west and just conquer whatever it is that your story is, whatever land your story is occupying. Take it and bring it to the world. Peace, good night, and